Special master appointed to review the documents the FBI seized from former President Donald Trump's Mar-A-Lago home and club has given the former president's lawyers until next Friday to back up Trump's allegation the FBI planted evidence during the August 8th search. Trump and his attorneys have publicly insinuated many times that agents planted evidence during the search without providing any proof to substantiate that claim. The special master, Judge Dearie, also telling Trump's legal team it must state by September 30th whether the lawyers believe any of the seized items were incorrectly described in the Justice Department's 11-page inventory list, which stated some of the documents were highly classified. Trump has claimed he declassified the documents found in the search that were marked classified and highly sensitive. However, his lawyers have not made those assertions in court. In yesterday's filing, Judge Dearie also ordered Trump's attorneys to say whether they are claiming that any items on the inventory list were not, in fact, taken from the premises. Special master's order essentially tells Trump's attorneys to back up his claims, writing in part, "This submission shall be plaintiff's final opportunity to raise any factual dispute as to the completeness and accuracy of the detailed property inventory." Joining us now is Washington Post reporter Perry Stein. She covers the Justice Department and the FBI. Perry, good morning. It's good to see you. One has to think, listening to this judge yesterday, this is the guy the Trump team wanted. This was their idea. He's not going light on them, and effectively saying, you've made all these wild allegations, back them up.
Exactly. I mean, Judge Dearie is the guy that Trump did. His team got to propose to people, and they proposed Judge Dearie. The DOJ agreed and said, yes, we think he's a suitable choice. And Judge Cannon, that's the judge that said yes to a special master, she appointed him. So this is Trump's choice. And yeah, I mean, he is having, Judge Dearie, we've seen this in the hearing and in this latest filing, he is having Trump back up and these claims that he has made on social media and in interviews that Judge Cannon did not.
And so, Perry, if presumably the legal team can't come up with any proof that the FBI planted this evidence or the other claims they made in public but not in court, so what happens when they don't show any evidence for those claims?
I mean, I don't think that they're in trouble if they don't, in terms of legally speaking. I mean, I think the idea from this hearing that I went to on Tuesday, Judge Dearie was trying to clear up any dispute. So he asked them, hey, this is the inventory list that the FBI provided. These are all the documents that they said they seized. Do you have any issues with it? Is this the inventory list we should be working off of? So right now, what he's doing is trying to clear up any disputes that they may have. So it sounds like, and I don't know, I mean, this is Judge Dearie makes the calls and Judge Cannon approves them, is, you know, that Dearie's trying to determine what issues he needs to clear up. And so if they don't present any, they'll use that inventory list.
Perry, Sam Stein here, always been a big fan of your last name. I'm kind of curious, what is the actual, maybe you don't know the answer to this because who knows, but what is the actual end game here legally for the Trump team? Obviously, they wanted a special master appointed. They asked for Dearie to be considered, but as I read it, it was simply to try to delay this thing. Is there more to it than just to essentially punt this thing further and further down the road? Is there an outcome that they would be thrilled at? And also, secondarily, how have they reacted to the Dearie rulings? Are they surprised or frustrated that this person that they put forward as a special master prospect has turned out to be quite stern with them and demanding of them?
Yeah, I mean, you're right. I do not know Trump's legal endgame here. You know, I've been following these Dearie rulings and these court proceedings. I mean, you know, Dearie is, as to your point, is this a delay? I mean, again, I don't know. But Dearie, I think Cannon, the original judge who appointed him, said that they have till Thanksgiving to finish this special master review. Dearie already, in the timeline that he gave yesterday in this and his latest filing suggests that he is moving faster. So if it is to delay, and again, I don't know, then they are moving pretty fast with this special master review. And again, we have the appeals court that said that Trump can't claim that these classified documents, he has no interest interest in claiming that these are his property. So I don't know the legal tactics here, but it seems that so far the last 2 days, the government, the last few days, I should say, the government, the court system right now seems to be working in their favor in this small case, in this small part of a larger investigation, I should say, just to keep that in mind.
Well, Perry, once Judge Dearie completes his review of what's classified and what's not, what happens then? Does it go back to Judge Cannon? Does she get involved again, or what's the process?
Yeah, so Judge Cannon is still the judge in this special master review. So what's going to happen and how Dearie laid it out is that the Trump team is going to review through all of the thousands of unclassified documents, and they're going to mark whichever they think should be protected by certain privileges or anything they want to bring up. Then the DOJ is going to look at those and say, do we agree with them? Should this be protected by this privilege? Should this not? And then Judge Dearie is going to go and settle any disputes. Judge Dearie, I believe, is then supposed to give his recommendations to Judge Cannon, who ultimately has final say. I mean, I think he said in the hearing, right or wrong, I'm going to give my recommendations to Cannon.